Guys, it's Nishang. Guys, I think I've been really ready for my second client to handle it, and I have even ready everything. And now we are going to advertise soon. But in this video, I'm just going to explain what are the ways you guys can really, which is acquire your client for your agency or for your business, especially if you are an agency and you want to get your first client. So how you can do it, what are the tricks there? Well, first thing that is, there's really no tricks, okay? The one thing that you have to always, or anyone have to do, is when they are starting out, they have to just do cold call. They have to dial the number, do the call, or do the cold call to the business owner. And that is how it all started, or everyone started. Means there's nothing like tricks like saying something that, or sales tactics or anything. That the process is same, but even though everyone do like this way, which is doing the cold call, others might also do the email DMs, others thing. But I think probably you guys must really, which is do your cold call. Well, why the cold call is really affecting is that, first look guys, that if you really don't know that, cold call is something that you personally talk with the business owner or your potential client. So it means that you, it's not like really texting him. You talk with him personally, you get to understand who is he, what he does, and everything. I know I really probably don't have to just explain why cold call is the best way to acquire your first client. So that is what everyone else must focus on, doing the cold call. But now, if we really focus on cold call, now your question might be, so what I'm really gonna talk in the cold call? That is where the script comes in the place. Well, script, or any, you definitely have to have a script to do a cold call, because if you just dial the business owner number and you don't even know what you are actually gonna even talk, then yeah, you should not be like that way, okay? So that is why you also make a script. You should have an intro, after that your pitch or your services with your offer, and after that your call to action. You just don't tell, okay, I help you to get this ROAS or this lead or this X lead within this X amount, or within this X days, or within this 30 days, or you just don't pay me. Let's suppose that is your offer, and you just now is really your stop, because you don't have any now script, you don't have a call to action, you don't tell exactly now what to do. So that is why you have to also have a call to action, because you might just get stuck. Okay, now what I'm really gonna say, or you might say, or the business owner might say, so now what? So now what you're going to do? So that is why you also need to have a call to action regarding what is the next thing, that if he that, or if the business owner interested, what it could or you should lead the way, okay? So that is the three things fundamentally for the cold call. And regarding the email, DMs, or even that is, I think probably that email and DMs you might also guys do if you can. But if you are really shy, or if you think that you cannot really talk with the business owner in the phone call, or you are the sphere, then yeah, you can also do email or DMs. But yeah, I really suggest you guys that, even though, just even though you call gets anywhere, just try to actually do cold call, okay? And now, let's suppose that you have been start doing the cold call. Now the thing has been happened is, you are not getting any yes, and that is where the frustration, that is where feel like I have to just leave it, or no one is just saying yes. That is where everyone quiet. That is why you guys should not really quiet, because yeah, it is really gonna take time to get you the yes. No one is just gonna say yes in your first cold call. And yeah, that is where your consistency, which is comes in the place. And now, is that all? No, it is not. There's also more things. Once you have done cold call, features, services, and let's suppose that if he's interested, or now before even that, now how you are really going to find those businesses, that is the question in the first place. So first thing is that, guys, you can really find from the Facebook groups, from the Instagram, from the which is probably it's called, I think, Twitter. or yeah, Twitter. I think that is called Twitter. Yeah, Twitter, and this I just don't know which is X, the Tesla, or yeah, it's probably X or something like that. I just forgot that. But overall, you can also find from your Google by searching this which is this specific business in this location, and you can get that which is phone number, their website, and all the information you need to contact them, even the email if you go through their website. And that is how you find them. You do cold call, now you pitch your services, and if they were interested, you now book your meeting, book your meeting in the Zoom call. Now you have been prepared, or you must be prepared for everything, your presentation or what you are really gonna say. And make sure you guys at least do some practice. If you are just starting out of your sales call, you just don't want to really go in the sales call before even you even practice to yourself. So yeah, at least one or two practice might be enough, or if you don't think it is enough, then you can do definitely every single day when you are doing sales call, not the sales call but cold call. So that is one. And you now go through the which is your sales call. And now what happens is that if your services, if you just if everything goes well, and now you guys might also face one thing is that the client, or that your potential client might say, what is the pricing, and do you have any case study, do you have any result I could see. Now this is the real objection that you have to handle, and if you handle it, and if you do everything well in your sales call, then you really got your first client, guys. And yeah, make sure you guys really be honest. You don't really wanna say something that is not you are really doing. Like, if you are just starting out, and when they ask, do you have any case study, now you say that, or you lie to that your potential client. Yeah, I have worked with a thousand of business owners and I have got this much result. You don't want to say that. It is really going to just destroy your reputation as well, your relationship with the client. You want to be honest, but also be honest that you can get them result. You just don't want to tell the that client that, okay, I was just starting out and I don't even think it might work for you. So yeah, I will think about it. No, you should not really guys say like this. You also want to be there as just something that solves the real problem of them. Okay, so that is what you guys do. And once you close your which is your call, and once that sales call is done, and you want to do actually just book your which is meeting, or which is your kickoff meeting for access and everything, because you cannot really which is if you are on which is advertising on probably paid ads, you would definitely need the access. So yeah, you definitely want to really just book your another meeting. And if you have just said your client that you want to get this percentage of X amount often, then you get paid after that you start working. And now you onboard him. You can definitely just take 7 or something like that day to just make everything sure it is good. And once everything onboarding is good, now you start delivering your which is services. And now you also need to communicate every single day, or even for 2 days. After 2 days you can communicate everything and data, how you have done it and everything. And you now give him result. Now you eventually get your remaining which is budget. And I know, guys, well, what I'm saying here is all which is probably steps that every beginners go through it. It might seem easy, okay? Well, I also thought it was easy when I was starting out, and you might also seeing or hearing this, and you might think, oh, so that is what I have to do. So first, I have to do cold call. I have to just do cold call, pitch my services, book a meeting, and go to the sales call and close, or they handle their objection and close the deal and book a meeting. And I have to get upfront payment. I have to which is do onboarding, and I have to deliver my services. And now I just deliver my services, and now I get paid. So I think, guys, that is all the steps that beginners or anyone that goes through when they are starting out. Well, now the question comes in that even if it seems easy when you are just going through each step, it might not be. You might really face some problem that you did not think when starting out. So you guys make sure be ready for that. And I know in this video I probably did give some tricks for you to do how to do cold call, how to handle the gatekeeper, how to really just hook them in 30 seconds in your cold call, and how to lead the call. Well, everything it is. I did not go on that advanced. I just give you the basic what everyone needs to know. Especially, I think it's up. You know, this video is not probably about how to do cold call, but it's about how you can really get your client from starting when doing the cold call to your closing your deal and delivering the services. Well, it is this much, guys. And now let me just give you some really which is probably bonus things for you. Okay, so first thing is, guys, that when you are doing the sales call, you guys make sure that you just don't really be someone who is just beginner, or you just really just when you see your first client in your first sales call, you don't really want to be panic. You want to be someone who has been doing it for long. You must be probably or you must be as there as someone who can solve their problem. And if you are someone who is just scared of talking and you are saying like, oh, yeah, I understand that, or something like that way, the business owner itself is not gonna understand you in the first place, and he's not gonna trust you. Okay, and you want to really handle your objection in the sales call, because probably the objection of like, what is the pricing, why your pricing is so much high, why should I trust you, do you have any testimonial, do you have any results, or any objection that a business owner might tell you, or you have to really handle it well. And yeah, if you do that well too, it's definitely gonna be easy for you to close. And also one thing is, guys, that if you really wanna just be confident, you wanna be someone who has done it for a long time, your sales call, then you can definitely, or you if you are just, or if you think that only cold call might get you client, or if you are not really about to do advertising, when you are just starting, you don't have any money, you just want to get manually your client to cold call. And each day when you do cold call, you can really take some time, which is to do your sales call practice in presentation. Just open your laptop, sit on your bed, or wherever you actually thinking about talking with the client. And now just think about that client is just over there. Open your, which is your file, PDF, or any presentation. Now just start talking. What would you do? And even if you do for 1 days in one time, then it's really gonna help you. So yeah, just make sure you guys keep practicing. But I don't mean you just practice yourself and you just don't really do on the real thing, which is doing with the real business owner. No, you also have to do. That is where the cold call comes. And if you think that my cold call is something I don't think I could do it, well, I suggest you can do email, and you can do also DMs, or you can also find other ways than cold call, because cold call is something that a lot of people I think fear, because they might say, hey, don't really call me back again, just got out of my name and number from your list or something like that. So definitely all beginners might really be just fear of, look, I just got this obsession, or he just scolded me, so I don't think I'm really going to do next time to next person, he's probably going to do same. That is where this fear comes in, and now you stop doing it. So that is not fear, you guys have to really take. It's just a obsession that you have to go through. Okay, so that is one thing. And yeah, I think that is all. And also, guys, make sure you guys your services delivery and your onboarding process must be fast, or somehow not that fast that you just don't really prepare anything in the backend system. I mean, everything must be prepared, but you just don't want to be really preparing or watching some tactics, tips, how you can really maximize the result, and just watching it more, but really never just doing in the real thing. Well, so that is, I think probably everyone can go through it, and I know it's just basic that I probably give you. Anyone would know that this is the step that they had to face, or they had to go go through it. And also in the cold call, you don't want to just call, or just when a business owner talks with you, you don't want to be someone who is just like a silly person, or if they think that okay, it's another sales call or it's cold call, it might feel, or they just can hang up. So your script might really matter on that point, so you guys really need to also see that. Okay, so I think yeah, that is all for today's video, guys. And uh, I think yeah, so now if you found any video from this video, you guys make sure to like, subscribe for more content. Well, I also suggest you guys to really start taking action, whatever you are needs your business on, just doing the thing you have to do. So I think that is what you have to do. Okay, so yeah guys, I think that's all for today's video. And now guys, since as you know that I think it's now I'm talking about the thing that is personally happening with my agency and with my client. Okay, so as you know that I had got my first client, I think in probably February 25, and I started working with him, and we had started advertising from April 16, and we had to stop our campaign or Facebook ad campaign in April probably 27. And at that time I got probably 25 leads. I had spent it $16, and I had to focus on backend system, and I'm still just following up with all leads. And today I talk with, or I had book appointment with the lead that I follow up with him. That lead is probably going to visit our client practice in after 2 days. So his appointment is after 2 days in probably 12 or 1 p.m. So that is one thing. And others, I have just text them and also send a message, not its speech, but it's about emotionally and storytelling how could their life could be changed with the emails. So I have sent to all of them. And yeah, I now have to do is one thing, that since I have created one videos for my second client's backend system, and I think probably it's 3 images that we are going to use. We are going to just test it out, and we are now that second client, and I am just waiting for the dollar card. He said that he would make, or he would be prepared by Sunday, and it's already Saturday, guys, and it's probably right now it's 10:50 p.m. Not the p.m., but it's 10:50 a.m. So since my client and we I have to now just make for my second client, it is ads copy. And I think probably I'm going to make another one videos and just make sure everything is prepared. I'm going to do in this today, means I'm going to complete everything, and I'm going to probably call my client, and the other things I will start doing. So I think yeah, that is what I've gotta do, guys. And yeah, I came probably 1 hour ago. I just thought I was going to call every lead, but they were offline. I had to call them to the WhatsApp. So that is why I could only just text them and send that message, and which is email, not the email but image. That is what I'm doing. So now I'm probably now going to go on my room and start really just first make my ads copy, my videos and my images, and all the backend system prepare, and I will call my that second client. And yeah, we will now focus on our next step, our campaign. Well, also my campaign structure and strategy and budget optimization and everything, it's probably ready. And so yeah, that is all for today's video, guys. And I think if I will try to make a video in probably 9 or 10 p.m. Guys, it's already 10 a.m. So yeah, that is all for today's video. And yeah, if you found any video from this which is video, or found any value from this video, then make sure to like, subscribe for more content like this. And yeah, if you guys also think that cold call or this process that I have tell you in this video, I know it might sound so much basic, but I think what I tell you was so much basic. But if you